So I can't believe the nerve of these freaking people. I auditioned for the play, I don't get the part. Then they decide to make it a film after the play, and now they want me to come back and do freaking interviews twice? What the fuck is wrong with these people? Tracy! Hey! How are you? Oh my God, I'm so grateful for this opportunity. It's amazing.
You. We're so glad you're
awesome.
doing it.
It's so awesome. Tracy's awesome. I love this. This is great. All right, let's go. Yeah. What's up?
How you doing? One.
You know, why are we not rolling?
I know, I'm fuck it. Testing. 1 2 1 2.
You might cackle.
Testing.
1 2 1 2. Did on the left hand side. Hi Willy. Hi Willy.
Hi. Hey.
Hi. How's it going?
Good. As soon as I can find my drink.
Tracy just took it from you.
Tracy, give me my freaking drink, dude.
You can't be having that here.
So we are here with Erynn, owner, president of Infinite Abyss Productions, and you guys do a ton of plays. But with this one, Gravedigger, you decided to do the play and then make a film?
So we've been doing horror plays for about 5 years.
Okay.
And it was based off of the Grand Guignol, which was in Paris, and it was the old horror theater from like the late 1800s. So I was inspired by that and wanted to start a horror theater in Fort Lauderdale. So decided to do that. And it's just a natural gravitational pull, if you love horror films, which I do, to take your horror play vision and eventually move it into film. I was given the Gravedigger script from Joseph Zettelmaier, who was the writer, and loved it. And I was like, this is great for a play. I definitely want to produce it. But it's an amazing film, too. And he hadn't written it to be a film. He wrote it to be a play. So I had to approach him and say, okay, so here's the vision. We want to make a play, but then we also want to produce it as a film. What do you think? And luckily, he was totally on board.
That's awesome. Now, girls, I'm a fan of girls. I mean, there's not a lot of women in freaking horror, like doing directing and stuff like that. So, I mean, how does that feel doing that? That's pretty badass.
It is. It's really cool. I mean, I always kind of felt like you kind of have to make your own way, whether you're male or female in the entertainment industry. So you just do it. Who cares what your gender is? I've loved horror since I was a little kid. I could probably run circles around most guys when it comes to horror knowledge. So let's try it.
It's actually
Let's
legit.
do it. Oh, Fernando. This is our camera guy. Hey, come here.
What's up, dude?
Can you scoot over, please? Make room for the DP.
Shit.
Just another person. It's all right. It's Fernando. See, Willy, I'm doing your job for you already. There goes the director taking over already.
I'm grabbing the stool.
Yeah, that's
Excuse me?
What
are we, 12? Oh, here,
So are
you
you
can have your
interviewing now?
microphone.
Yeah, you can have the little microphone.
Oh. So, Fernando,
Yes.
I'm dropping your arm.
give me my vodka. Give me my vodka.
This is what happens when you drink on set, okay?
I know you guys are used to looking down on me, but so what's it like working with Erynn?
Well,
Can you hold this, or you want me to hold it? Come on.
I'll hold it for you, Willy.
But how's it like working with Erynn? Honestly, the truth.
Oh, then I have to drop the mic. I'm sorry. Yeah. No, it's been very interesting, to say the least. I've known Erynn for 5 years, and I'm still hanging around, so I guess it's not too bad. I remember first meeting her. She called me up to move some stuff out of a storage unit, and I'm like, okay, that can't be too bad. And then she pulls up in a 27-foot U-Haul truck, and it's an entire theater. Blood, sweat, and tears.
You took one for the team.
Yeah. What?
Heard he's done that before.
So have you, Willy.
Shut up. Now, were there any challenges shooting this?
Yes.
Well, it's not easy to film, 1700s. Was it Germany? No.
Yeah, Bavaria.
Bavaria, Germany.
And also, we decided, just because it's so hard to control exterior noise and things like that, and we have a theater, so we thought, let's just build a soundstage in the theater, which is what we did, which is great audio-wise, but anything else, I mean, it's a smaller set, so it's just a lot of work to try to work on a smaller set and constantly shifting the set to make it look like a different location, so there's a lot of movie magic happening on this one.
Now, this is a horror production. Did any creepy stuff happen?
Oh, yes.
Dude, give me the juicy stuff. Come on.
Okay.
Juicy stuff.
Okay, can I?
Not your juicy stuff.
Oh, well, I know.
My juicy stuff.
Yeah, that was
better.
That's it.
That
was so Harvey Weinstein. I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't right.
I totally picked up what you were
your
putting
elbow.
down. I totally picked up what you were putting down. So that's made bad on me too. Anyway, Harvey. Yeah, so we had a couple of crazy things happen. One night we were shooting, and we happened to have train tracks right behind our theater, and we suddenly heard ambulances, sirens, everything, so we had to stop shooting, obviously. And it turns out someone had committed suicide on the train tracks. Maybe 20 minutes later, once the sirens died down, we were able to start shooting again, and one of our actors, Paul, who plays the Gravedigger, Kurt, said, "There's somebody walking on our roof. I can hear someone on our roof." And we're like, what? So we all run outside the theater and look up, and sure enough, there's a guy on our roof, and he's strung out, or there's something clearly wrong with him. And not helping the situation, we all start yelling at him, like, "Get the F off our roof, buddy!" And then, clearly he ended up being somewhat suicidal. So he was trying to jump off the roof. So now here's a bunch of actors.
It's one story.
Well, I mean, he just wasn't that committed to it, I guess. Anyway, long story short, Fernando's frantically running around the building telling all of us to move our cars because we all park around the building. I am one of them who did not get to move my car, and unfortunately, he jumped on my car. So, I mean, I guess as a horror director, by the way, he lived, so it's okay to joke about that. But from a horror director's perspective, I'm driving around with a big old body dent in the roof of my Jeep, which is kind of badass when you think about it.
One of the other creepy things that happened on set was like we're getting ready to do a take, and then all of a sudden we hear this doo 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 doo, and we're all like, did we all hear that? Because we were like, everybody looked at each other like, did you hear it? Did you hear it? So no, we all heard it.
We all heard it. We thought it was maybe a ringtone or something.
But nobody was around.
No, it couldn't have been a ringtone. So we all just heard this weird little
Yeah.
music.
We
and
still-
like, yeah.
honestly
We expected,
don't know what it is.
We expected a little doll to come like rolling out on a tricycle or something during all that.
Yeah.
Still don't know what it is.
Still don't
Still
know
no
where it
idea.
came
Still
from.
here.
This is what happens when you play with Ouija boards at night. I know you guys have done that, and yeah.
What? Yeah. Is that a bad thing?
I'm just saying, shit happens.
Really? Like from a Ouija board?
You know what? Most important question. How did you make the casting decisions?
We did Gravedigger as a play and then turned it into a film immediately after we did the play. So if you pick divas, they might not be as fun to work with 3 months down the road. So that was part of our casting decision.
No, that's so not true.
So anyway, so we had to cast a combination of theater actor who could also translate that discipline into film, which is a hard thing to do. It is. Everyone who came in that we ended up casting was 100% perfect for the role. I mean, Paul, for example, who got cast as Kurt the Gravedigger, walks in with this ZZ Top beard. So I was like, when he walked in, I was like, oh my God, please be good, please be good, please be able to act. And it turns out he is a film actor and a stage actor. So when he came in and did his audition, he was amazing. Gisbert, who plays Anton, was so natural, and I didn't see that in him because he's worked with us before. And
That's cool. Tell me about Tyler.
Really? Okay. So Tyler has worked with us before as well. Perfect for Victor Frankenstein because when Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein, Victor was a young man in his 20s. So we'd worked with Tyler before, and he came in, and he was completely able to translate Victor from stage to screen, which was great. And then Arlette. Arlette, I didn't even audition anyone for Nadia because I just knew. I'd worked with Arlette on a couple of stage productions as actresses together, and she was just the coolest person and awesome actress, and I just knew as soon as I read the script that she was going to be the person for that role. So didn't even audition that one. I just called her and said, can you do this with us?
I saw the play, and Arlette, Paul, Tyler, amazing. Even the rest of the cast, they were great too.
Gisbert.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
You did interview the rest of the cast, right?
For the play, yeah. No, I came. I interviewed everybody. Yeah. So we are here with Arlette, who plays Nadia, and I saw you the other night, and you were freaking amazing. I'm glad I talked to you off stage, where I actually hear what you sound like, because I would think this is your accent, because the other one just sounded so freaking real. Tell me a little bit about your part and just where did you get the inspiration from?
Nadia is a gypsy. She befriends this creature that she meets at a graveyard, and she's like a hustler. She does everything she can to make ends meet. She digs graves for bones and for grave dirt, and she reads people's futures, and she's had kind of a tough life.
Have you ever done anything like this before, as far as this type of play, like horror plays?
I have not. I've had the pleasure of working with Erynn Dalton twice before at another theater, and we just got along really well. The last show that we did was a very intense sort of relationship piece, and I remember saying to her, God, I just want to do something really violent and crazy. And she remembered. So she kept me in mind for this, and I ended up here.
Thank you so much. And I want to come back and see this again because, you were just fantastic.
Thank you so much.
No problem. So guys, I'm here with Polly, who plays the Gravedigger. Dude, you were freaking amazing in this. You were freaking born to play this role. It was effortless. Really, really, the vulnerability, everything, dude. I was just really blown away by it. I knew you were on the set of Bad Boys 3 today, which is really cool. So, you're definitely like, yeah, dude, you're freaking awesome. I could see why. As far as just your acting and everything else, just tell us a little bit about where you got this character from, what were your motivations of it, and also a little bit about your acting.
This character, actually, I seem to have a lot in common with him. So when I read the script, I thought, I really am born to play this character. I related to him on many levels and just wanted a chance to bring him to life. And when I was lucky enough to be hired by our wonderful director, I was put together with this magnificent cast where we have the best chemistry together, especially mine with the monster character played by Gisbert. It translates on stage, and it's really great. I personally started singing and acting when I was young. I continued into high school, and then I went to college for theater. I have a bachelor in acting and directing, and I worked in theater for a while, and then I came to South Florida where I discovered film, and then I focused on my film and television acting, as well as commercials and industrials and pretty much anything else that I could book. And then this show marks a return to the stage for me after a 7-year hiatus while I worked in film. So this show is like extra special to me.
Can I touch it?
Oh, absolutely. You're supposed to tug it for good luck.
What? It's just not even CGI, dude. That is so fucking badass.
All me.
Awesome. Polly, thank you so much, man. I can't wait to see you perform again.
Thank you.
All right. Guys, I'm here with Tyler. Victor Frankenstein. Dude, you were freaking amazing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of working with Tyler in a few plays, and there's a side of you I've never seen before in this, and you were just freaking fantastic, dude.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Well, Victor Frankenstein's pretty iconic in literature. He's known in history as the man who created a being from not out of birth, but out of putting the pieces together. And when Erynn told me he was younger, it felt like it made sense for him to be younger, because back then, you didn't live as long, so you had to. Their doctors were just younger, so. I guess the inspiration was I was just trying to, channel my dad. I think my dad has anger. And, oh, no, I just put him on blast, but it's okay. He won't get mad. It's fine. I was just trying to channel anger because I'm not an angry person. So when I, get to the point of, shaking, I think I try to get to, his level of, because he's the boss. So when he says things, he means it. So it's I don't want it to come out as.
Well, no, there was a scene where you kind of start going off on the Gravedigger with that foreign accent. I think I peed a little bit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it scared me, which was very cool. Tyler, you're awesome, man. I'm dying to come back and see this again, and you were just...
Subscribe. Hello. Like and subscribe here.
Don't do that shit to yourself.
And how about Gisbert?
That was the best one.
Yeah.
Freaking amazing.
Good.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. It was really insightful. Yeah. And yeah, we're here with Gisbert, who plays the Frankenstein monster, Anton. And yeah, I saw you perform.
Okay.
Did you want to say anything about it?
That you saw me
Can
perform?
you hold it, or thanks?
So you want me to say something about
Your performance?
my performance?
Yeah.
Well, as you said it already, I played a monster. His name is Anton. So what else do you want? I think you have a... What's that word? A grudge against me or something.
No, you did excellent. My favorite part was when you're like, "Rawr." That was freaking great. Yeah,
All right.
that was amazing.
I remember you auditioned for that part too. You want me to hold this song?
Let's not talk about the past.
Okay.
All right. Why don't we talk about you? Okay. I don't know. Tell these people about yourself.
It was a very challenging role, and it was fun.
Cool. Awesome. Anything else?
No, I'm not very good in giving interviews, so
I could tell.
yeah. No, I'm very shy.
All right, well, break legs tonight.
Yeah,
I hope
thank
nothing
you.
happens to you.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
All right, I guess we're done.
Yeah. I guess we're done.
I'm
too.
freaking done. Popcorn Frights. Real quick, tell me about it. What's going on with them? Because they're awesome, and I heard you guys are going to be involved with this?
Quick backstory on Popcorn Frights. It's a film festival. It's a horror-based film festival in Fort Lauderdale, and we have been doing live shows for them. So we open up their movie screenings with some of our cool live horror shows that we do. So that's how we became acquainted with them, and they heard that we were making a film because we had gone to their film festival and made friends with them and told them, in a year we're going to be in your film festival as filmmakers. And they were like, yeah, okay, all right, cool, guys. Not really thinking we were going to do it. And then Gravedigger happened, and they heard about it, and they have invited us to have our world premiere for the Gravedigger at their 2019 August Film Festival for Popcorn Frights. So we're so excited.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah,
That's freaking
it's
awesome.
amazing.
That's
It's
awesome.
amazing. It's our first feature, and we're already in a film festival, so we're really proud.
So, guys, thank you so much. And thank you, Erynn. Thank you, Fernando. Everyone else back here watching. It's kind of creepy. You're watching in the dark. And, yeah, I'm interested in watching this film and the entire cast.
So nice.
Guys, please like and subscribe and whatever to all the crap that I have. And, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching. Yeah.